All right, well, we got another review for you. Today's review is the Rapid Mobile Shower by Scent Crusher. So what the Rapid Mobile Shower is designed to do is for all you guys that usually try to take a shower before heading into the stand, or don't have a whole lot of time after work, your job makes you stink a little bit, or maybe you're just a smelly dude. This Rapid Mobile Shower is meant to help all you guys that are kind of having that problem. So as we unbox it here, pull it out. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this product, I thought that's kind of stupid. However, now that I got the product here, and kind of checking it out and seeing it a little bit, it actually does make kind of a whole lot of sense. So, mechanics, somebody gets sweaty, construction workers, even just anybody really, you can kind of clean yourself up, and it's not necessarily just for your clothes, but for your body too. You know, your body kind of has a lot of oils on it. Again, depending on what you do throughout the day, it's going to stink. So in this box here, we got our two hoses, okay? So we have one skinny hose that's going to be for the ozone unit itself, the ozone generator, and we got one bigger hose here that's going to connect to the other parts. Got a set of instructions. Not even going to look at those. I'm sure I can figure it out. I got two power cords. So I got my wall outlet and my car adapter. And in this last little package here, I have a suction cup, which I'm going to show you what to do with that later. And I've got a filter or a diffuser that goes on the end of this skinny hose. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this diffuser into the end of the hose. So there we go. I got my ozone generator. It's pretty small. It's actually, see, it's about the size of my hand. So it's a pretty small unit. And the last thing I got here is the actual suit itself. So I'm going to open it up. Careful not to cut your suit. Only cut the plastic. That'd be bad. You know, I feel like sitting in this chair, I should have a robe and a cigar in my hand. I kind of love doing reviews from this chair. The Scent Crusher Rapid Mobile Shower. It's sophisticated. I guess that's kind of stupid though, right? Alright, so here's the actual suit itself. I actually kind of expected this to be made from that thin paper material. It's a heavy material, so if you got shoes on and want to put your shoes on in here, it's not going to rip it at all. It's actually pretty durable. So it's got the Scent Crusher logo on it. There is a working class bow hunter version of this that helps those guys out, and you see that logo on there. So one of the first things I am going to do is this hose right here is a vent hose. So ozone in too big of quantities could be kind of bad for you in terms of respiratory and lungs. Scent Crusher is one of the only ozone companies that actually employs a full-time NASA scientist to do a lot of testing with these things. So on the left shoulder, you got a port. You're going to plug one end of the big hose over that port. It is a vent port. And that just kind of stays just like that. I mentioned this suction cup is actually going to go on your window of your vehicle. So if you're running this in your vehicle, suction cup to the window, one end of this hose is going to go through the loop here, like so, and it's going to hold it up there, and you're actually going to put this out the window of your vehicle. So as the ozone gets pumped in through the suit at the bottom, it's going to come up through the top, and this vent hose is going to let all the ozone vent out of your vehicle, so it's not too much quantity of ozone in your vehicle giving you a headache or something like that. You'll also see on the right leg, around the knee, you've got this little square porthole here. This is where your diffuser is going into. So what I do is I take the other end that I did not put the diffuser on, I run it down into the leg, and I'm going to pop it right out. You can do it the opposite. You can put the hose in first and then put the diffuser on. I'm going to pop it out and I'm going to pull it through. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get in this thing. This pretty much is a one size fit most. Unless you're really big, you will probably fit in here. I'm 6 foot tall, 200 and more pounds than I care to tell you about. Okay, so I actually put my leg in the leg hole instead of the butthole. Right down in there. I do have sneakers on, so I wanted to show you I can get it through here with sneakers. On the bottom, I got some cuffs, and I'm going to tighten that down and keep the ozone in there. On the other side, pop my leg out, tighten the straps on those, pull the rest of it up, and I'm in. Zipper up, arm cuffs, loosen that a little bit, arm cuffs, and tighten them down. And then my hose port that came out, I plug that into the back of my generator because that's where the ozone comes out. I'm going to use my car adapter, plug it in, set it next to me on the console, the center console, and I'm going to run it. It's got settings for 5, 10, 15, 20, and 30 minutes. So if you got a 30-minute ride from work to the stand, you can kind of run it the whole time. You can drive, you can kind of sit there and clean yourself off. So if you're in a pinch, this is great for those guys. You know, you don't have time to go home, take a shower with your scent-free shampoo and everything else everybody uses. Again, suction cup to the window, put it through the hose. That's going to suction cup right to your window and it's going to be vented out. So you're going to be cleaning your whole entire body pretty much at once with this new technology. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was kind of silly. I thought it was a little bit ridiculous and far-fetched when I first saw the product come out, but it's kind of pretty cool and unique. Again, if you don't have time to clean yourself up, you plug it in. I guess it took me 2 minutes to assemble. You throw it on, put your shoes right over it, right through it, and it's pretty heavy duty. So definitely a pretty cool product, pretty innovative, pretty unique. I'm gonna head outside and kind of plug this in and kind of show you what the deal is in the truck. All right, so now that we're out in the truck, I figure I'd show you how to do this real time. Here's the ozone generator. I got my car charger, the 12-volt charger for the car, and I got it plugged into the side. So I'm just gonna plug this in to my outlet here. I'm gonna turn it on. It's on, and I'm gonna put it up to just 5 minutes from now. You can hear the low hum of the generator. That's about all it does. And I got enough cord here and hose here to just put it on the seat next to me or even in the center console, whatever you want to do. Now I mentioned your suction cup. I'm gonna take the hose that's plugged into my shoulder over here, the vent hose. I'm gonna put it through this little ring and give it a little lick and stick it to my window. Pull a little hose through. Put it out the side. Right there. So it's kind of held in there. My window is a little bit temperamental and it's kind of out of my way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this kind of behind my headrest there, and there's really no issues. It's not in my way, it doesn't hinder my driving. I'm venting out the side. Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could probably put that hose out the back window so it's not even next to me here and it's completely out of your way. So you can drive to the stand, clean yourself off, or if you got 20 minutes while you get there before you're ready to walk in, put on the radio and take a snooze and clean yourself off and you're kind of ready to go. So if you think this is the product for you, check it out, scentcrusher.com.